everyone, I'm Ola and we are back with Wargaming News Blog. In today's program you'll see Warplanes take the new heights, open beta test, tanks have launched an attack on consoles, World of Tanks Xbox 360 edition is already announced. World of Warplanes open beta kicked off at the very beginning of July. Every player will have a chance to pilot a powerful ground attack plane or an agile fighter. Also, open beta will help players understand the advantages of Wargaming Net unified account and get some unique bonuses. Let's listen to the people who have something to tell us about that.
Persha Studios began developing World of Warplanes 2.5 years ago. At that time, many Kievans were working with Wargaming on the creation of the French tank models.
All that started in February 2011 with a small team of 5 people. By May 2011, they had developed an early prototype of the game, quite playable though it had no main menu yet. But there were several planes in-game and you could pilot them. This prototype showed the potential of the team, of the studio, and of the game itself.
Persha Studio became entirely focused on the development of World of Warplanes. The team was constantly growing. By the summer of 2013, the staff numbered more than 150 people. Developers had to overcome many problems.
We had to develop a combat mode, and we had to think of game mechanics from the very beginning. There was a lot of work put towards improving the controls and the flight model itself, and the work is still ongoing. It's still in progress.
During alpha and closed beta tests for World of Warplanes, not every player could become a pilot. The open beta brings about one very important change. You no longer need to wait for an invite to start playing. Just sign up or sign in using your World of Tanks account.
It's a great opportunity for players to finally see the product they wanted to experience so long ago. And the open beta is a good chance for them to help the developers in testing the game balance and economic model.
The developers draw inspiration from player suggestions, and they're waiting for your feedback. Every opinion can help make World of Warplanes even better.
We have a lot of plans concerning improvements for the tactical aspects of the game, especially the heads-up display elements. We will continue to work on optimization and introduce new aircraft branches at the same time.
After the beginning of the open beta, Wargaming will launch an event that many thought would never come to be. We will be introducing the unified premium accounts for all Wargaming projects.
We were discussing this subject for quite a while, and in the end we decided against separate accounts. Put simply, if you purchase a premium account time in World of Tanks, it automatically applies to your World of Warplanes account as well.
Players will have the opportunity to make use of 2 premium accounts for the price of 1. And that's not the only change coming to the economy. Wargaming is also taking steps towards improving their existing free-to-play strategy.
We not only want to maintain the concept of free-to-play games, but to improve it. The new philosophy being employed we're calling free-to-win. It's rooted in the idea that items which have direct influence on gameplay and battle effectiveness must be accessible to everyone. What were once gold-only items now can be bought using in-game credits. You don't need to pay real money for the advantages these items bring.
Wargaming's projects will let you decide what kind of currency you want to use, to buy equipment using in-game credits, or save some time and purchase it using gold. It emphasizes fair play and skill. Victory depends on your ability to control your tank or aircraft and employing superior tactics. Very soon our players will have a chance to try it out for themselves. We hope everyone will enjoy these developments.
Thank you. Play World of Warplanes and stay tuned.
Recently, the amount of World of Tanks players has got over 60 million persons, but we are not going to stop on that. During the Microsoft presentation at E3, Wargaming CEO Victor Kisley has announced a version of World of Tanks for Xbox 360. Open beta test starts very soon, and numerous console players will have a chance to feel the heat of tank battles firsthand. The Xbox version was created by our Chicago studio, Wargaming West.
Following the success of World of Tanks on PC, it's now time for it to make its way to gaming consoles. The launch of the Xbox 360 edition was announced at E3. The developers, Wargaming West, formerly known as Day One Studios, are very experienced in creating games for PC and consoles alike.
The challenges of making World of Tanks for the 360 is really about the console experience. In the home, players are playing 6-10 feet away from their big screen TVs, on the couch, playing with a controller. It's a different experience than sitting right in front of your PC and playing on a much smaller screen. So it's got to be easy to navigate. You'll have to be able to read things very easily from a distance away, and of course it's got to look great and play great.
The developers needed a new control system for the Xbox 360 edition of World of Tanks so that players could comfortably play the game using a gamepad instead of a keyboard and mouse. That wasn't very easy, but with the help of Microsoft, the developers were able to solve this problem.
We evaluated all the opportunities, and Xbox Live has 48 million users, and they have a support of their customer base that we found very attractive and very similar in philosophy to what Wargaming has. And so when we looked at that, and we looked at Day One Studios, which now is Wargaming Chicago, is their experience, our experience with the Xbox Live platform, it made a really, really good case.
The server portion of the game is built upon big world technology, but for the console client of World of Tanks 360 edition, Wargaming West had to develop many of their own solutions.
The engine behind our client, if you will, is referred to as the Despair engine, and that's an engine that we developed internally while we were at Day One Studios before becoming Wargaming Chicago. We have abstracted a lot of the data in the game engine, which allows us a lot of flexibility for our designers and artists, and allows us to do things very rapidly without being a big burden on the engineering staff.
Despair engine is our own homegrown built engine, multi-platform engine that automatically builds for any platform we want it to every night. Artists and designers don't need to worry about what platform they're building for. It's all taken care of by the tools and the build process, so they can concentrate on doing their job the best that they can.
With World of Tanks Xbox 360 edition, you'll find all of the things that have made the classic PC version so popular. 15 versus 15 battles, well-known maps and vehicles, and a new interface that will help you familiarize yourself with the game very quickly.
Probably the largest unique feature with the World of Tanks on the Xbox 360 is the fact that it's on the console. This will be the largest free-to-play game on the console on the Xbox Live network, and so that's a pretty unique feature. We also take advantage of all the social aspects of gaming that the Xbox Live system has. So friends invites, the leaderboards. All of that type of thing that is the ecosystem that has made Xbox Live so successful.
The release of World of Tanks Xbox 360 edition will occur in the near future. The exact date isn't defined yet, so stay tuned and follow the news on our website. Also, make sure you sign up for beta today.
That's all for now. Prepare for more interesting news. It's Wargaming 15th anniversary this year, and we have a lot of surprises and good news for everyone. See you next time. Пока-пока.